StageMix, MonitorMix, DM7 Editor. 3 apps that can help you work with efficiency and accuracy. Let's see how to make the connections and go online. If you already have experience with StageMix, MonitorMix and the editor software of other Yamaha digital mixers, you probably won't need my help here. But if you're not so familiar or need a refresh, follow me now. You're going to need a Wi-Fi router or access point, an Ethernet cable, and of course, the devices to run the apps. Hopefully, you'll have knowledge of, or better still, control of the IP address settings of the router or access point. In that case, you'll have a choice of whether to use static IP addresses, that is manual configuration, or DHCP, which provides automatic configuration of IP addresses. DM7 series is compatible with both. However, other Yamaha mixers, including CL and QL series, require static IP addresses for this purpose. So, if you need your router to also be compatible with them, it's a good idea to continue using static IP. Connect your router to the network port on the rear of the DM7 console, not the Dante ports. If you have a DM7 control panel connected, use the spare port on that. On the DM7, open the Setup menu and navigate to Network. Select the 4-mixer control screen and select the network mode. If DHCP is selected, you should soon see the IP address which is applied by the router. Otherwise, select Static IP and assign a compatible address. To keep compatibility between the default settings of other Yamaha mixers, use the IP address range of 192.168.0.something. I shall keep the default number 2. The subnet mask and the gateway address can stay as they are. If you want a PIN number to use with MonitorMix as security, enter it here. Before moving on, do make sure the IP address range used here is different from that used in the 4-device control window. That is for controlling other Dante devices, I/O racks, wireless mic receivers, and so on. By default, that is working in DHCP mode. Make sure it is not also using 192.168.0. When configuring your Wi-Fi router, you'll probably want it to use DHCP with the computers and smart devices that connect to it, so you don't have to manually address everything. Yet you need to reserve a range of IP addresses for the audio equipment which doesn't use DHCP. So here's what I tend to do. Restrict the usable DHCP address range to between 192.168.0.150 and 192.168.0.200. That will allow 50 Wi-Fi devices, which is more than I ever use, yet allow plenty of static IP addresses, including the default ones used by equipment such as DM7 series, CL and QL series mixers. Now let's get set up for using DM7 Editor, which can run on Mac OS or Windows OS. It could be connected with a cable, so not needing a Wi-Fi router, but let's use the wireless network for convenience. In the computer's network settings, see it has been given a compatible IP address by DHCP. 192.168.0. something. We should be able to go online. Launch the editor. Choose the correct mixer type and check it's a compatible version. My console is version 1.51 and so is the editor. That's good. At the top of the utility screen, click on the Online button and make sure the correct DM7 mixer is shown in the Connect and Synchronize window. Then carefully choose the data sync direction. I say carefully because you have the chance to overwrite some important data here. If you want to keep the scene memories and settings on the mixer, sync from DM7 to editor. If you want to keep the settings on the editor, sync the other way. Before connecting, consider one more option. Unicast level meters. Switching this off will make the level meters multicast, which could save network bandwidth when the editor is used alongside StageMix. But some Wi-Fi routers might have trouble passing through the multicast data, so unicast may be necessary. Basically, if you don't see any level meters on the editor software, try changing this setting first. One point you soon notice about DM7 Editor is that it has the same user interface as the console, even with the fader banks, cell, cue, and on keys, and of course the faders. It really does work like an extension of the Surface. Next, let's get DM7 StageMix online. While only one device can run the editor software online, 2 iPads could be online with DM7 StageMix at the same time. Most likely, you'll be using Wi-Fi for this, though it is possible to be wired with the correct accessories. Check your iPad's Wi-Fi settings to be sure it's ready to connect. Then launch the app, and the mixer should be discovered automatically. So you can simply go ahead and touch Connect. See, it has a similar user interface to the Rivage PM StageMix. Open the utility screen at the bottom to see the connection settings while you're online. Lastly, let's get MonitorMix connected. With DM7 series, up to 48 devices can connect at the same time, either iOS or Android. Connect to the Wi-Fi network in the same way as the iPad. Then launch the MonitorMix app. Select the mixer, which should be discovered automatically, and then connect. Enter the PIN number you set on the mixer earlier. And then select the mix bus you wish to control. It could be different on each device. Then you will see all the send levels with the bus output level on the right. It's a versatile little app designed for performers to adjust their own mix without being able to adjust unrelated parameters by accident. Equipped with these apps, you'll be ready to keep control no matter where you are in the venue. Or even more remote than that if you use a suitable VPN. Don't miss my other DM7 series training videos about getting set up and started and using some of the more unique features such as assist and split mode. Bye for now.